American foreign policy has played a pivotal role in shaping global affairs, often driven by imperialistic objectives. Understanding this aspect is crucial, as it reveals the motivations behind U.S. actions on the world stage. Throughout history, the U.S. has engaged in military interventions and imposed economic sanctions, reflecting a desire to expand its influence and protect its interests. By examining these key themes, we can better grasp how American imperialism has affected nations and populations worldwide. This exploration not only sheds light on past events, but also informs our understanding of current geopolitical dynamics and their implications for the future. The evolution of U.S. foreign policy from the 19th century to the present reveals a consistent pattern of imperialistic tendencies. Key ideologies, such as manifest destiny, fueled the belief that the U.S. was destined to expand its territory and influence. This mindset laid the groundwork for interventions in Latin America, Asia, and beyond. Historical events, including the Spanish-American War and World War II, further shaped American strategies, leading to a global presence that persists today. By examining these roots, we can better understand how past actions continue to influence current foreign policy decisions and the implications for international relations. Military interventions have been a crucial tool in advancing U.S. imperialistic objectives, with significant operations in Iraq and Afghanistan serving as prime examples. Motivations behind these interventions often include the desire for resource access, such as oil, and the pursuit of geopolitical dominance in strategically important regions. However, the consequences of these military actions have been profound, often leading to destabilization, loss of civilian lives, and long-term suffering for local populations. Additionally, these interventions have impacted the U.S. reputation globally, raising questions about its role as a promoter of democracy versus an enforcer of its own interests. Economic sanctions have been a prominent tool for the U.S. to exert influence globally, with notable instances against countries like Cuba and Iran. These sanctions are intended to achieve specific outcomes, such as curbing nuclear proliferation or promoting political change, but their effectiveness in meeting U.S. goals is often debated. While sanctions aim to pressure governments, they frequently have severe repercussions on local economies and populations, leading to shortages of essential goods and increased hardship for civilians. This raises ethical questions about the broader impact of sanctions and whether they truly serve the intended purpose of fostering positive change. Covert operations have played a significant role in U.S. foreign policy, often aimed at achieving strategic objectives without direct military involvement. Notable examples include interventions in Latin America, such as the overthrow of Chilean President Salvador Allende, and actions in Southeast Asia during the Vietnam War. These operations typically focus on regime change or destabilizing governments perceived as threats to U.S. interests. However, the long-term consequences of such covert actions can be profound, often leading to instability, resentment, and strained international relations. The legacy of these operations continues to influence perceptions of the U.S. and its role in global affairs today. U.S. foreign policy in the Middle East serves as a compelling case study of imperialistic objectives. Key events, such as the Gulf War and the War on Terror, highlight the complex motivations behind American actions, often centered around securing oil resources and maintaining regional stability. These interventions aim to counter perceived threats and protect U.S. interests, but they have had significant repercussions for local populations. The aftermath has included ongoing conflicts, humanitarian crises, and deep-seated resentment towards the U.S. This case study underscores the intricate relationship between foreign policy decisions and their lasting impact on both the region and global dynamics. U.S. interventions and policies in Latin America reveal a complex history of foreign influence, particularly during the Cold War. A significant event was the overthrow of Chilean President Salvador Allende in 1973, which was driven by ideological motivations to prevent the spread of communism. The U.S. supported military coups and authoritarian regimes, believing these actions would promote stability and protect American interests. However, the long-term effects have often undermined democracy and local governance, leading to political instability and social unrest. This case study illustrates the consequences of U.S. interventions, highlighting the challenges faced by Latin American nations in their pursuit of democratic development. U.S. foreign policy actions in Southeast Asia, particularly during the Vietnam War, have had profound implications for both the region and American strategy. Motivated by the desire to contain communism and maintain regional influence, the U.S. escalated its military involvement, believing it was crucial to prevent a domino effect of communist expansion. However, the war resulted in devastating social and political consequences for affected nations, including widespread destruction, loss of life, and long-term instability. The legacy of the Vietnam War continues to shape U.S. foreign policy, prompting a more cautious approach to military interventions in the region and beyond. U.S. foreign policy has significantly impacted local populations worldwide, often resulting in a high human cost due to military interventions and sanctions. These actions can lead to loss of life, displacement, and trauma, while the social and economic repercussions for affected communities are profound, including poverty, unemployment, and weakened infrastructure. However, amidst these challenges, stories of resilience and resistance emerge, showcasing the strength of local populations in the face of adversity. Communities often unite to rebuild and advocate for their rights, demonstrating that despite the hardships imposed by foreign policies, hope and determination can prevail in the quest for a better future. U.S. foreign policy has profoundly shaped international relations and conflicts, often leading to long-term consequences for global stability. Actions such as military interventions and economic sanctions have created tensions and rivalries, influencing the dynamics between nations. These policies can undermine global governance and cooperation, as countries may become wary of U.S. intentions and seek alternative alliances. Additionally, the U.S. reputation has been affected, with perceptions of imperialism and interventionism prompting skepticism towards American leadership. As the world evolves, these factors will play a crucial role in shaping future foreign policy, highlighting the need for a more collaborative and understanding approach to international relations. We have explored the key themes of U.S. foreign policy and its imperialistic objectives, including military interventions, economic sanctions, and covert operations. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for fostering global awareness and recognizing the implications of American actions on international relations and local populations. As we reflect on the historical context and long-term consequences, it becomes clear that these issues are vital for informed discussions about our world today. If you found this exploration insightful, please subscribe, like, and share this video to continue the conversation and delve deeper into the complexities of global affairs.